This week was never meant to be ordinary. The sky may seem quiet, but beneath the silence, something sacred stirs. You're not here to keep living as you were. You've been brought to this moment for a reason. Because the universe sees your readiness. This is not a message for the many. This is for the few who are listening. Welcome to Inner Light Frequency, where we don't just predict the shift, we become it. Tomorrow is already too late. That may sound dramatic, but by the time most people realize what's unfolding around them, it will have already passed them by. This is not just another week in April. This is the third week, the week coded in silence, but packed with signals, and those who ignore them, they'll feel it in ways they won't be able to explain. Because while the world spins forward like nothing's wrong, something underneath is quietly unraveling. The full moon passed just hours ago, and while its climax should have brought clarity, it hasn't. Instead, a strange stillness is setting in. Not peace, not chaos, just pressure. And this pressure, it's not random. It's a message, one that's finding you right now because you're meant to hear it before the week accelerates beyond your reach. There's more. But first, ask yourself, why now? It wasn't just any full moon. It was the kind that doesn't leave quietly. This moon reached its peak and then began to pull away, fast. The moon is at apogee now, its farthest point from Earth. And it's not just drifting in space. It's creating emotional distance too, like a conversation that ended too soon, like a goodbye that never felt finished. Symbolically, this marks a retreat, a letting go, but also a test. The moon governs emotion, memory, and the unseen tides within you. So when it pulls away like this, it asks, what are you still holding that no longer holds you? You might feel waves of tiredness, disconnection, even confusion, like your thoughts won't land where they used to. That's not failure, that's friction. The kind that comes when one part of you evolves faster than the rest. This matters now because the choices you make in this energy, they don't just shape your week, they shape who you become. So if you are ready for this energy to move you, then drop a comment and say, I'm ready. Life often brings us to moments where we feel an unspoken pull, a whisper in the back of your mind that something isn't quite right, but you can't always put your finger on it. It's not about feeling wrong. It's about feeling different, as if the space around you has subtly shifted, and you're standing at the edge of something you can't quite see yet. In these moments, it's easy to start questioning everything. Have you been living the life you thought you were meant to? Are the relationships you hold dear still serving you? Or have you been holding on to old versions of yourself or others, long past the time when they should have faded away? These questions are uncomfortable, but they're necessary. Think of it like a tree that holds onto its old leaves far too long. Eventually, the weight of what's not meant for it anymore begins to show. It feels like something's out of balance, but once those leaves finally fall, the tree can grow taller, healthier. It can breathe again. You might find yourself caught in that moment of letting go. It's never easy, especially when you can't quite see the outcome. But imagine standing at the threshold of your next chapter. Sometimes the hardest part isn't moving forward. It's allowing yourself to leave behind what you've outgrown. You may look around and see the familiar faces, the habits you've kept, the routines you've built, and wonder if they still belong to you. You might even feel a quiet loneliness as you separate yourself from what once felt safe. But in truth, it's not a loneliness of absence, it's the space of possibility. It's the quiet before your next steps become clear. What are you holding on to that no longer fits your evolving self? It might be a person, a job, or even a belief system that's been a part of you for years. Maybe you've kept a habit just because it's comfortable, not because it brings you peace. Have you been saying yes to things or even people out of obligation rather than true desire? These realizations don't come without resistance. You've been shaped by the past, and there's a comfort in knowing who you used to be. But comfort doesn't create change, and change is what's calling you now. It's not about forcing a new life on you. It's about allowing the life that's already trying to emerge. That's the subtle power of the energy surrounding this moment. It's inviting you to move in alignment with your soul's rhythm. It's asking you to recognize where the friction lies in your life and to confront it, not with fear, but with curiosity. You might find yourself re-examining old friendships or relationships. Have they grown together with you, or have they left you behind in ways you didn't notice? It's never easy to face the truth of how we change and what we need in return. But when the energy around us calls for transformation, it's often a signal that the connections we've built, while meaningful, no longer serve the highest version of ourselves. And it's okay. You're not failing if you outgrow what you once loved. You're not abandoning anyone. You're simply walking toward a space that fits who you are now, and you're not alone in this. Maybe there's a part of you that's afraid to let go of the familiar, of the past, because of uncertainty ahead. But consider this. Would you rather cling to what is safe, but no longer fulfilling, or step forward into what could be? You are not stuck. You are standing at the cusp of something greater than you can even imagine. As you move through this week, ask yourself, what am I ready to release? What is holding me back from fully embracing my potential? What feels like it's draining my energy? And how can I begin to detach from it? Gently but firmly. The shift you feel doesn't have to be a leap. Sometimes, it's a quiet realization that enough is enough. You've reached a place where holding on is no longer an option for your growth. And when you finally make that choice, when you give yourself permission to release, you'll be surprised by how much lighter you feel. This week is a turning point, not because something dramatic will happen, but because you are finally seeing yourself clearly. It's not the world that needs to change. It's you, stepping into the person you were always meant to be. If you're ready to embrace this change, let me know in the comments below. This journey is yours, and it's just beginning. The third week of April has arrived with a quiet charge, and with it, a powerful invitation to act. The energy this week isn't meant to overwhelm you. It's meant to guide you, like a gentle current beneath the surface of the ocean, quietly moving you forward whether you're aware of it or not. It's up to you to decide whether you want to fight the flow or allow it to carry you to new shores. Now, I'm not here to tell you that the next few days will be easy, but I will tell you this. The resistance you might feel is simply the signal of something great on the horizon. Resistance is a teacher, not an obstacle. When you feel that pull, that hesitation to take the next step, it's the universe asking if you're ready to break the old patterns. It's testing whether you can trust in the unfolding of your life, even when you can't see all the steps ahead. Here's the thing about growth. It doesn't happen in comfort. We are constantly asked to leave behind parts of ourselves, to shed old identities, to release relationships or beliefs that no longer serve us. It can feel painful, confusing, even heartbreaking at times. But this is where the magic happens. This is where the deep transformation takes root. And though it might feel unsettling now, the rewards of pushing through will come in ways you never expected. The key is not to run from the discomfort, but to lean into it, to listen to what it's telling you about the next stage of your journey. So, if you feel uncertain, if you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders right now, take a moment, breathe. It's okay. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. What you're experiencing is not an indication of failure. It's an invitation to trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the journey, even when the path feels unclear. Let's use a metaphor to help frame this. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a dense fog. You can barely see a few steps ahead, but you can feel the ground beneath you, steady and unshaken. You don't know what's waiting for you on the other side of that fog, but you do know that if you keep moving forward, you'll eventually break through. The fog may cloud your vision for now, but it's temporary. The clarity you seek will come as you continue to walk, to trust, to allow each step to guide you. This week is about momentum, about making progress even when you don't feel completely ready. Just like that fog, the uncertainty will lift. Trust that even when you don't see the entire picture, you are exactly where you need to be. Don't let the lack of clarity stop you from moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. The most important thing is not to stand still, but to keep moving, even if it's just one step at a time. You see, the universe operates on timing. It's not always immediate. It doesn't always deliver exactly what we want when we want it. But what it does give us is the opportunity to grow in ways we can't always understand in the moment. And right now, this week, the opportunity is here for you. The energy around you is primed for growth, for letting go of what no longer fits, and for allowing space for the new to enter. So if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling overwhelmed by where you are in your life, it's important to remember that what you're feeling is a sign. It's a sign that change is on the way. The universe is not punishing you, it's pulling you forward. What's required of you now is a willingness to surrender. Surrender to the flow, to the unknown. Surrender to the idea that you don't have to control everything. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to trust that the universe has a plan for you. Trust that the right opportunities are coming, the right people are entering your life, and the right shifts are taking place. This week, as the energy of the full moon continues to fade into the distance, there's a unique opportunity to begin anew. You might feel as though you've been wandering in the dark, trying to make sense of what's ahead. But this moment, this very week, is your chance to break free from the past. There's a freedom in letting go, a freedom in not knowing exactly how it will all unfold, but knowing that it will unfold. And when you release the pressure to have it all figured out, you free yourself up to experience the beauty of the unknown. If you've been holding on to old habits, old relationships, or old dreams that no longer serve you, now is the time to start releasing them. But remember, releasing doesn't mean forgetting or abandoning. It means giving yourself permission to move on. It means giving yourself the freedom to evolve. This is your invitation to honor your own growth, to honor the person you are becoming, not the person you used to be. And here's the trick. You don't need to do it all at once. Just because the universe is calling you forward doesn't mean you need to make drastic changes in one day. Instead, take it one step at a time. Small changes lead to big shifts. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight, but you do need to start somewhere. What's one small thing you can do today that will move you closer to the person you are becoming? It could be as simple as changing a thought pattern or letting go of a limiting belief. Maybe it's setting a boundary with someone. Maybe it's saying no to something that drains your energy. Or maybe it's having a difficult conversation that you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, trust that the small steps you take today will create ripples in your future. Each one brings you closer to who you are meant to be. So, take a deep breath. Let go of the need to control everything. Know that the universe is guiding you step by step. The changes you're facing now may feel heavy, but they are simply the gateway to something greater. As the fog lifts, you will see that the path forward is clearer than ever. As the third week of April progresses, the momentum continues to build, but with it comes an undeniable truth. The more you let go, the more room you create for something new. And this newness is exactly what's waiting for you. But first, you must embrace the power of transformation in its rawest form. The kind of transformation that requires not only self-awareness, but a willingness to trust in the unknown. This is where the real magic happens. The quiet moments of stillness are the times when you get to look at your life with a fresh perspective. So many of us are stuck in patterns of reaction, reacting to the people around us, reacting to the expectations we've carried for years. But what if, just for a moment, you chose to respond instead? What if you chose to stand still long enough to acknowledge what's truly meant for you? You've been given a powerful opportunity to reflect on who you've been, who you are, and who you're becoming. And in that reflection, there's clarity. It's the kind of clarity that comes when you're no longer distracted by what others think, when you're no longer bound by past expectations, when you allow your inner voice to rise above the noise of the world around you. This moment isn't about taking action for the sake of doing. It's about intentional movement, about choosing your next steps with mindfulness and purpose. The energy this week is ripe for making decisions that will shape your future. But this isn't about making rush decisions or getting caught up in the pressure of doing something just because you feel you should. Instead, it's about consciously deciding what you no longer need to hold on to. Whether it's beliefs that limit you, relationships that drain you, or habits that no longer serve your growth. This may feel uncomfortable. You may find yourself hesitating, but remember, true growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone. There's no need to rush this process. Transformation isn't a race. It's a journey, one that unfolds exactly as it should, at the perfect pace for you. Sometimes you need to trust that when things start to feel heavy or uncertain, it's a sign that you're getting ready to step into a higher version of yourself. You're being asked to clear the clutter so your true path can emerge. It's in the quiet moments that the universe speaks the loudest. When you take a step back, when you remove the noise, that's when you begin to hear your own inner wisdom. So take this time, this space, this week to listen. What is it telling you? What's calling you forward? What does your heart want? And what does your mind need to let go of in order for that to happen? And while you do this, remember that this isn't a solitary journey. The people around you may not understand the changes you're going through. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to walk the same path at the same time. Some may try to hold on to the version of you that they know. But you must remember, you are not here to stay where others want you to stay. You're here to grow into the person you were always meant to be. This is your journey, your timing, and your transformation. The universe is aligned right now, nudging you toward greater things. But alignment requires you to make space for the new. Think of your life as a garden. If you continue to plant new seeds without tending to the weeds, nothing will thrive. You must clear away what no longer serves you, and only then can the new blossoms bloom. So as the days of this week unfold, take action in small, purposeful ways. Set new boundaries. Have that honest conversation. Let go of an old belief or a habit that holds you back. In this moment of transformation, every action you take, no matter how small, sends a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready for the next level. You're ready to embrace what's meant for you, and you're ready to let go of everything that's preventing you from stepping into that. Don't be afraid of the change. It's uncomfortable, yes, but that discomfort is your growth. It's the catalyst that pushes you to leave behind the familiar and step into the unknown. And the unknown isn't scary. It's full of possibility. Every decision you make now is a step toward the future you've been waiting for. The universe is giving you a chance to align your life with your higher purpose, and the energy is ripe for you to make the most of it. Now is the time to embrace your power, to stand tall in the face of uncertainty, and to trust that the steps you take this week will create ripples that transform your life. And just as the moon moves through its phases, you too will experience shifts in your own rhythm. Embrace each phase of your journey as it unfolds. Understand that the path ahead isn't always linear, but it's always purposeful. What you choose today will echo into the days ahead. It's not about perfect decisions. It's about authentic ones. So trust yourself, trust the process, and most importantly, trust that you are not alone. The universe is moving with you, guiding you, supporting you in ways you may not yet fully see. But this week, you have the opportunity to step into the flow, to ride the wave of transformation, and to embrace the person you are meant to become. Let go of the old, welcome the new, and move forward with confidence, knowing that every step is a step toward a brighter future. This week, as the cosmic energies swirl around us, something truly extraordinary is taking place. A turning point, a moment that has the potential to change everything. You can feel it, can't you? The tension in the air, the quiet pressure that urges you to make a choice, to step into your power, to make that decision that you've been putting off for so long. This moment, this week, is where everything shifts. The universe is speaking to you, not with words, but through the powerful, unmistakable currents of energy that have been stirring beneath the surface. And right now, the question is, will you listen? Will you step forward? What's happening now is not just a cosmic alignment, it's a call to action. It's a chance for you to shed everything that's been holding you back, to break free from the weight of past fears, doubts, and limitations, and to rise into the highest version of yourself. This isn't just a phase. This is the moment where your life can change forever if you choose to embrace it. But you have to choose. The universe is waiting, and the next move is yours. You are standing on the edge of something monumental. Right now, the energy around you is primed for a breakthrough. Imagine what your life could look like if you stepped boldly into the unknown, if you trusted yourself enough to move beyond your comfort zone. What would happen if you let go of the fear, the hesitation, and the uncertainty that has been keeping you stuck? What if you allowed yourself to fully embrace the transformation that's waiting for you? This is the time for you to stop holding back, to stop doubting your worth, to stop second-guessing your choices. The universe has been preparing you for this moment. All the challenges, all the struggles, all the heartache, they've been shaping you, refining you. And now, you're ready to rise, ready to become the person you've always been destined to be. But it all starts with a choice to let go of what no longer serves you, and to step into the greatness that is waiting for you on the other side of fear. The full moon may have passed, but the energy it stirred is still here. It's still with you, guiding you, encouraging you to take action. The power of that energy hasn't faded. If anything, it's more potent now than ever. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you sit back and wait for things to change on their own? Or will you take the reins and create the change you've been longing for? This is not the time to play small. This is not the time to remain passive, to let life pass you by. You've been given this incredible opportunity to transform, to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself, and to step into a life that is aligned with your highest potential. And if you've been waiting for a sign, consider this it. This week is your sign. The universe has laid everything out for you. You just have to take that first step. This is your turning point. It's your moment. You've been waiting for this, and now it's here. Make it count. As we stand on the cusp of a transformative week, remember this. Now is the time to act. The energy around you is potent, ready to propel you into a new phase of life, but only if you step forward. The universe has set the stage for you, aligned the stars, and given you everything you need to create the life you desire. The question is, will you take the leap? Will you choose to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the transformation that awaits? This is not just a moment. It's a pivotal turning point. The cosmic energies of this week are here to guide you, but only if you listen, if you align yourself with the flow of transformation. You felt it, the stirrings of change within you, the quiet whisper of your higher self urging you forward. This week you are being called to rise. Rise above your doubts, rise above your fears, rise into the version of yourself that you know is waiting to emerge. Everything you need is already within you. The strength, the clarity, the power, it's all there. You don't have to wait for the perfect circumstances. The universe has already given you the gift of opportunity. So I challenge you, take a moment right now and reflect on what's holding you back. What is it that you need to release in order to step into your greatness? What old beliefs, relationships, or habits are keeping you tethered to the past? It's time to let go. Trust in the process. Trust that this week is your opportunity to transform. I want to hear from you. How are you feeling right now? What has this moment sparked within you? What changes are you ready to make? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts, your experiences, your reflections. Let's start a conversation about the transformation that's happening within us all. Together, we can support each other through this process, and step into the new phase of our lives with confidence and purpose. If you're ready to take this journey with me, if you want more guidance on how to navigate this transformative energy, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this video with anyone who you think is ready for this change too. There's power in community, in supporting one another as we move through these shifts together. And stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. There's so much more to come. In the next videos, we'll dive deeper into the energy of this month and uncover even more insights that will help you harness the full potential of this transformative time. You don't want to miss it. Remember, the universe is with you. Your transformation is happening now. Embrace it, take action, and let's walk this path together.